Welcome, dear friends, to a gentle journey through the enchanting world of the legend of Zelda, a universe that began as a simple adventure in the forests and fields of Hyrule and has since blossomed into an expansive, timeless tale of courage, wisdom, and the eternal battle between light and dark. Tonight, we will explore 140 fascinating facts about the characters who have brought this magical world to life, from the brave hero Link, whose green tunic has become iconic, to the wise Princess Zelda and the many mysterious figures who weave their stories into the very fabric of Hyrule's history. These characters, heroes, villains, sages, and spirits, each hold a piece of the puzzle that makes this beloved series so captivating. So, relax and let the quiet wonders of this universe wash over you as we uncover hidden details, forgotten lore, and the emotional journeys of the faces that have shaped Zelda over the years. Fact 1: Link, the protagonist of The Legend of Zelda, is often depicted as the hero of time, but his name, Link, symbolizes more than just a character. In the original 1986 game, the name was chosen because the developers wanted him to be a link between the player and the world of Hyrule. Over the years, Link has become an enduring symbol of courage and resilience, a character who represents hope in the face of overwhelming odds. Despite his central role, his character remains largely silent, allowing players to project themselves into the hero's journey, making each adventure deeply personal. Fact 2: Princess Zelda, the titular character of the series, is not just a damsel in distress. She plays a critical role in the story, often as a wise leader, a courageous fighter, or even a powerful magic user. Her character has evolved significantly since her first appearance, where she was mostly known for being kidnapped by Ganon. Over time, Zelda became a symbol of wisdom, grace, and leadership, often wielding the power of the Triforce of Wisdom. In The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, she takes on an even more active role, disguising herself as Sheik to aid Link in his quest. Fact 3: The Triforce, a central element in the Zelda universe, is composed of three pieces: the Triforce of Wisdom, the Triforce of Courage, and the Triforce of Power. These three pieces represent the virtues necessary for balance in the world of Hyrule. Zelda holds the Triforce of Wisdom, Link the Triforce of Courage, and Ganon the Triforce of Power. While these powers grant their bearers incredible abilities, they also come with great responsibility. The Triforce serves as a metaphor for the delicate balance of good and evil, and throughout the series, the struggle for these pieces shapes the world's fate. Fact 4: In The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, Link's adventure takes a darker, more emotional turn. The game is set in the world of Termina, a place where time is running out. The main theme revolves around the impending doom of the moon falling from the sky, with Link forced to relive a 3-day cycle in order to save the world. Unlike other Zelda titles, this game focuses heavily on the passage of time and its effects on the characters. The game's tone is somber, dealing with themes of loss, grief, and the impact of time on both individuals and the world around them. Fact 5: The character of Ganon, also known as Ganondorf in his human form, is one of the most iconic villains in video game history. He is the king of the Gerudo tribe, a desert dwelling group of thieves, and his quest for the Triforce is driven by a desire for power and dominance over Hyrule. Ganondorf's evil nature stems from his ambition and his lust for control, but his backstory adds complexity to his character. In several games, his downfall is the result of his refusal to accept his own limitations, making him a tragic figure as well as a menacing villain. Fact 6. Midna from The Legend of Zelda. Twilight Princess is a character unlike any other in the series. At first, she appears to be a mischievous, impish creature with a hidden agenda. However, as the story unfolds, we learn that Midna's true motivations are rooted in a deep sense of duty and loss. Midna is the princess of the Twilight Realm, and her connection to the game's plot reveals much about the theme of duality. Her partnership with Link is one of the series' most emotionally resonant, as she transitions from a seemingly self serving character to one driven by love and sacrifice. Fact 7. Navi, Link's companion in Ocarina of Time, is often remembered for her frequent interjections, notably her famous line, "Hey, listen." While many fans remember Navi's voice with frustration, her role in the story is far more significant. As Link's guide throughout the game, she helps him navigate the challenges of Hyrule. Despite her sometimes annoying presence, Navi serves as a link between the player and the world of Zelda. She represents the guidance we all need when navigating life's challenges, even if her advice feels intrusive at times. Fact 8. Impa, a recurring character in the Zelda series, serves as a protector and guide to Princess Zelda. In Ocarina of Time, she is one of the last of the Sheikah tribe, a group of shadowy warriors sworn to protect the royal family. Impa is strong, wise, and fiercely loyal, often serving as a mentor to Zelda and Link. In some games, she has a more direct combat role, while in others, she takes on a quieter, more supportive role. Impa's presence reminds us of the value of mentorship and the wisdom that comes with experience. Fact 9. Tingle, a character introduced in Majora's Mask, is one of the most eccentric figures in the Zelda series. Tingle is a self-proclaimed fairy who dresses in a green suit and has a strange obsession with mapping the world. Despite his odd and often comical demeanor, Tingle is not a villain, but a character whose presence adds a layer of quirkiness to the series. His role as a mapmaker is more than just a practical one. Tingle represents the theme of the bizarre and unexpected, reminding players that the world of Zelda is filled with both wonder and whimsy. Fact 10. The character of Link has appeared in various incarnations throughout the Zelda series, each one uniquely designed to fit the game's specific narrative and tone. Whether he's the young boy in The Wind Waker or the older, more mature hero in Twilight Princess, Link's appearance and personality shift with each game. However, one thing remains constant. Link is always the hero. His courage, determination, and sense of justice define him across all versions. This fluidity in his design reflects the adaptability of the hero archetype, showing that true bravery is not bound by age or appearance. Fact 11. The character of Epona, Link's loyal horse, has become one of the most beloved companions in the Zelda series. Epona first appeared in Ocarina of Time and has since become a staple of the series, often helping Link travel across vast landscapes and even engaging in battles. What makes Epona unique is not just her role as a mode of transportation, but the bond she shares with Link. The relationship between Link and Epona symbolizes trust and companionship, a reminder of the importance of loyalty and the connections we form with others on our journeys. Fact 12. Girahim, the main antagonist in The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, is a strikingly flamboyant and unsettling character. As the demon lord who serves under Demise, Girahim's obsession with Link is both personal and intense. He represents the theme of obsession, constantly pursuing Link and Zelda as part of his goal to resurrect his master. Unlike many other Zelda villains, Girahim's personality is marked by arrogance, theatrical flair, and an unsettling level of fascination with Link, making him one of the more unique and memorable antagonists in the series. Fact 13. The Deku Tree, an ancient and wise entity in the Zelda universe, has appeared in multiple games, but its first appearance in Ocarina of Time established it as one of the series' most iconic figures. The Deku Tree symbolizes life, nature, and wisdom. In Ocarina of Time, it acts as a mentor to Link, sending him on his first quest to save the world. The tree's death in the game marks a pivotal moment, reflecting the fragility of life and the ever present threat of destruction. Its roots go deep into the heart of the forest and the story itself. Fact 14. The character of Rauru, the Sage of Light in Ocarina of Time, is a guiding force in Link's journey. As the guardian of the sacred realm, Rauru plays a significant role in the fate of Hyrule. Though his role is not as physically involved as other sages, his wisdom and deep connection to the land of Hyrule offer Link crucial guidance. Rauru represents the idea of spiritual leadership, reminding players that not all power comes from physical strength, but from the clarity and vision of the heart. His presence is a quiet strength throughout Link's quest. Fact 15. The Zelda series is known for its intricate and diverse cast of supporting characters, and one of the most memorable is Darunia, the Goron leader in Ocarina of Time. Darunia is a symbol of strength, leadership, and honor. As the Goron patriarch, he is fiercely protective of his people and their land. Despite his intimidating appearance, Darunia has a warm heart and a deep sense of loyalty. His bond with Link is built on mutual respect, and his role in aiding Link exemplifies the theme of unity in the face of adversity. Fact 16. Tetra, the pirate captain in The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker, is a complex character who plays a crucial role in Link's journey. Initially, Tetra is portrayed as a tough and independent pirate, but as the story unfolds, she reveals her true identity as Princess Zelda. Tetra represents the theme of hidden identities and the balance between one's destiny and personal desires. Her transformation from pirate to princess highlights the idea of self-discovery and the importance of embracing one's true role in the larger narrative of life. Fact 17. The villainous character of Vati, who first appeared in The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap, brings a unique flavor of evil to the series. Vaati is a sorcerer who becomes consumed by his own desire for power, eventually seeking to take control of Hyrule. His backstory, involving his transformation from a humble Minish into a powerful and malevolent force, reflects the themes of ambition and corruption. Vaati's distinctive appearance and his role as a major antagonist make him a memorable figure in the Zelda lore, adding layers to the ever present struggle between good and evil. Fact 18: one of the most intriguing characters in Zelda is the Great Fairy, who has appeared in several titles, including Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess. The Great Fairies are often depicted as wise and powerful beings, offering Link magical abilities or items to aid him on his quest. They represent the mystical and benevolent forces in Hyrule, providing the hero with tools to overcome challenges. Despite their somewhat ethereal and distant nature, the Great Fairies are symbols of divine intervention and the hidden powers that shape the course of fate. Fact 19: the mysterious character of Skull Kid, a mischievous figure in Majora's Mask, is both an antagonist and a tragic character. Initially introduced as a playful and innocent character, Skull Kid's darker side emerges as the story unfolds. Possessed by the power of Majora's Mask, Skull Kid becomes a force of chaos and destruction. His backstory is deeply tied to loss and loneliness, and his actions throughout the game reflect a deep inner conflict. Skull Kid represents the pain of abandonment and the dangerous consequences of unchecked power, making him one of the most emotionally complex characters in the series. Fact 20: the mysterious and enigmatic character of Link's shadow, Shadow Link, has appeared in various forms throughout the series. In The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, and other games, Shadow Link often serves as a dark reflection of Link himself. He is a manifestation of Link's inner darkness, representing the challenges of facing one's own fears and weaknesses. While he is often an adversary, his presence serves to remind Link and the player that the battle between light and dark is not only external, but internal as well. Fact 21: Link's shield, often seen as a symbol of protection, has undergone many transformations throughout the Zelda series. The Hylian shield, first introduced in A Link to the Past, has become synonymous with Link's identity as the hero of Hyrule. The shield is not just a piece of equipment, but a symbol of resilience and strength. In many of the games, the shield represents Link's unwavering resolve to defend Hyrule from the forces of evil. Whether used in battle against Ganon or to deflect projectiles, the Hylian shield is an emblem of courage in the face of danger. Fact 22: the character of Fi from Skyward Sword is a mysterious and stoic spirit who dwells within the goddess sword, guiding Link on his journey. Fa's role is more than just that of a helper. She represents the spirit of the sword itself, an ancient force with a deep connection to the goddess Hylia. Throughout the game, Fi is often a calm and rational presence, offering advice and analyzing situations. Though many players found her mechanical and repetitive, her unwavering commitment to Link's mission symbolizes the enduring connection between humans and the divine, the mortal and the eternal. Fact 23. The character of the Poe, often an enemy in the series, takes on a more symbolic role as a creature that represents the spirits of the dead. In Ocarina of Time, Poes appear as mischievous but dangerous spirits that haunt the Shadow Temple. In later games, such as Twilight Princess, Poes play a more complex role, with the ability to grant Link rewards when he hunts them down. The Poes' connection to the afterlife and their role in the Zelda universe remind players of the themes of life, death, and the persistent presence of spirits in the world of Hyrule. Fact 24. The character of Medley, introduced in The Wind Waker, is one of the most unique and emotionally resonant characters in the series. As a young Rito, Medley serves as the Sage of Earth and aids Link in his quest to stop the evil that threatens the world. Medley's role is significant because she embodies the themes of growth, responsibility, and sacrifice. Her character arc follows her transformation from a sheltered, unsure girl into a powerful and determined sage, showing how self discovery and courage can emerge even in the most unlikely of heroes. Fact 25. The villainous character of Twinrova, a duo of witches, is a recurring antagonist in the series. First appearing in Ocarina of Time, Twinrova consists of the sisters Kume and Kotake, who serve as the servants of evil and the mothers of Ganondorf. Twinrova's magic is deeply rooted in elemental powers, with Kume controlling fire and Kotake controlling ice. Their dynamic adds an interesting layer of duality to their villainous roles, symbolizing the balance of opposing forces. Twinrova represents the destructive nature of power when used recklessly, showing that even familial ties can be corrupted by evil. Fact 26. The character of Naburu, the Gerudo warrior, is another significant figure in Ocarina of Time. Naburu is the Sage of Spirit, a strong and independent woman who aids Link on his quest to stop Ganon. Her backstory involves a fierce sense of loyalty to her people, the Gerudo, and a struggle with her identity as a warrior. Naburu's determination and bravery make her a powerful symbol of courage, reminding players that strength doesn't come from physical prowess alone, but from the inner will to fight for what is right, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Fact 27. The character of Tingle, often a source of both humor and intrigue in the series, first appeared in Majora's Mask and has since become a fan favorite. Tingle is a quirky, eccentric character who is obsessed with fairies and maps, and he often provides Link with assistance in exchange for money. Tingle's oddities, including his green suit and childish demeanor, make him an outlier in the Zelda universe. Despite his somewhat ridiculous nature, Tingle represents the idea that even the most bizarre and comical characters can play an important role in the greater story, adding layers of whimsy and oddity to the narrative. Fact 28. Link's journey through Hyrule is often accompanied by the theme of time, and this is most evident in Majora's Mask. Unlike most Zelda games, Majora's Mask operates on a repeating 3-day cycle, where Link must save the world from the impending doom of the falling moon. This time-based mechanic adds a sense of urgency and pressure to the game, making every decision and every action feel weighty. The theme of time running out is mirrored in many of the game's characters, whose lives and fates are intricately tied to the ticking clock, creating a profound sense of fleeting moments. Fact 29. The character of Ruto, the princess of the Zoras, plays a pivotal role in Ocarina of Time. As a sage of water, Ruto's abilities are connected to the spiritual and mystical forces that govern the elements. In her early appearance, Ruto is portrayed as a somewhat spoiled and demanding character, but as the story unfolds, her deeper sense of duty and courage emerges. Ruto's journey is a representation of growth, and her eventual sacrifice serves as a reminder that true strength often lies in the willingness to serve something greater than oneself. Fact 30. The character of the King of Red Lions, Link's boat companion in the Wind Waker, serves as both a guide and a symbol of hope. The King of Red Lions is not just a means of transportation, but a wise and caring figure who helps Link on his quest to save Hyrule. His mysterious nature, revealed over the course of the game, adds emotional depth to the story. The King of Red Lions embodies the theme of guidance, showing that even in the most difficult times, there are those who provide wisdom and support, helping others find their way. Fact 31. The character of Ganon's true form, often known as the Beast Ganon, is one of the most formidable and iconic villains in the Zelda universe. Ganon's transformation into this monstrous form is not just a physical change, but also a reflection of his deepening corruption and thirst for power. His beastly form in The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, symbolizes his fall from the powerful king of the Gerudo tribe to the dark force of evil that seeks domination over Hyrule. This transformation is a poignant reminder that unchecked ambition can lead to one's complete degradation. Fact 32. The character of Link's childhood friend, Saria, from Ocarina of Time, holds a special place in the hearts of Zelda fans. Saria is the Sage of Forest, and her deep connection to Link is rooted in their shared childhood in Kokiri Forest. Throughout the game, Saria's presence represents innocence and the purity of friendship, and her eventual role as one of the seven sages demonstrates her growth and importance in the battle against evil. Saria embodies the idea that even the smallest, seemingly insignificant people can play a crucial role in the greater good of the world. Fact 33. In The Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, the character of Link is presented in a more youthful and cartoony style than previous iterations. This was a deliberate design choice to emphasize the lighter, more adventurous tone of the game. Link's character design in Wind Waker marked a departure from the darker, more mature designs seen in games like Twilight Princess or Ocarina of Time. His expressive face and bold eyes allow players to connect with him emotionally, further emphasizing the themes of innocence and youthful optimism that permeate Wind Waker, making it one of the most beloved entries in the series. Fact 34. The character of Ganondorf's backstory in Ocarina of Time is rich with tragedy and ambition. As the leader of the Gerudo tribe, Ganondorf initially seeks the power of the Triforce to bring prosperity to his people. However, his deep desire for power eventually turns him into a tyrant who seeks to control Hyrule. Ganondorf's evolution as a villain is rooted in his feelings of betrayal and his belief that he is the rightful ruler of Hyrule. His story shows the complexities of evil and how the lust for power can twist even the noblest intentions into something far more destructive. Fact 35. In The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, Link is given the ability to transform into a wolf, which adds a new dynamic to the gameplay. This transformation is tied to the game's themes of duality and the balance between light and shadow. As a wolf, Link's senses are heightened, allowing him to interact with the world in ways that would otherwise be impossible in his human form. This new form symbolizes the dual nature of the protagonist, part hero, part creature of the wild. It reflects the idea that sometimes one must embrace both the light and the dark in order to succeed. Fact 36. The character of the Great Fairy is a recurring figure in the Zelda series, often found in temples or hidden locations, offering Link powerful abilities or magical enhancements. In Majora's Mask, the Great Fairy plays a vital role in helping Link reclaim his strength after losing it to the forces of evil. Her magical powers are often tied to the elements of nature, with each great fairy representing a different aspect of the natural world. Despite her otherworldly appearance, the great fairy serves as a symbol of hope and renewal, reminding players of the power of transformation and growth. Fact 37. The character of Ravio, a mysterious shopkeeper in A Link Between Worlds, serves as a guide to Link on his journey, but also plays a deeper, more complex role. Ravio's shop, which allows Link to rent and buy items throughout his adventure, provides a unique twist on the traditional Zelda formula. As the story progresses, Ravio's true identity is revealed, adding a surprising layer of depth to his character. His role reflects the theme of hidden identities and the transformative power of understanding one's true nature, making Ravio a memorable and intriguing character in the series. Fact 38. The character of Vati, the main antagonist in the Minish Cap, is a fascinating villain with a unique design and backstory. Vati was originally a Minish, a small and peaceful race, but his lust for power led him to become a sorcerer. His obsession with the light force and his desire to dominate Hyrule drives him to dark and twisted actions. Va'ati's character is a reflection of how unchecked ambition can lead to corruption, and his role in the Minish Cap serves as a reminder that even the most innocent origins can lead to destructive outcomes when driven by selfish desires. Fact 39. The character of the Skull Kid, first appearing in Ocarina of Time and later in Majora's Mask, is a tragic figure whose actions are driven by loneliness and the power of Majora's Mask. In Majora's Mask, Skull Kid is not just an antagonist, but a symbol of the emotional weight of isolation and loss. His transformation into a mischievous, chaotic figure is a result of his abandonment and yearning for companionship. Skull Kid's journey highlights the emotional depth within Zelda, showing how personal pain and loneliness can twist a character's actions, making him both a villain and a victim. Fact 40. The character of Link's fairy companion in Ocarina of Time, Navi, is often remembered with mixed feelings, by fans due to her constant reminders to listen and hey, watch out. Despite this, Navi plays a crucial role in guiding Link through the game's challenges. She represents the voice of guidance and warning, constantly reminding Link of his responsibilities and the path he must follow. In many ways, Navi symbolizes the inner voice we all hear when we are faced with decisions and the need to be cautious. Her role may be irritating at times, but it's undeniably important. Fact 41. The character of the mysterious and wise Princess Zelda in The Legend of Zelda. A Link to the Past is a central figure, embodying wisdom and leadership. As the bearer of the Triforce of Wisdom, she plays a key role in guiding Link throughout his journey. In this game, Zelda is captured by the evil wizard Aghanim, but her resilience and intelligence shine through in her subtle assistance to Link. Her ability to see beyond her circumstances and aid Link, even in captivity, highlights her inner strength and determination, making her a central pillar in the battle against evil. Fact 42. The character of Link's loyal companion in Twilight Princess Midna is one of the most unique and complex in the Zelda series. Initially presented as a mischievous and somewhat self-serving imp, Midna's character arc reveals a deep sense of loss, sacrifice, and loyalty. She is the princess of the Twilight Realm and plays an essential role in Link's transformation, both physically and emotionally. Midna's eventual redemption and her relationship with Link demonstrate how true strength comes from vulnerability, and her development throughout the game makes her one of the most emotionally resonant characters in Zelda lore. Fact 43. The character of Link's trusted ally, the fairy Navi, is one of the most iconic and widely discussed companions in the series. First appearing in Ocarina of Time, Navi serves as Link's guide, offering advice and commentary throughout his journey. Although many players remember Navi for her persistent voice, calling out, "Hey, listen," her role in the game is crucial. Navi is the embodiment of guidance, serving as a reminder that we all need help on our journeys, even if it comes in unexpected forms. Despite her occasional irritation, Navi remains an essential part of Link's adventure. Fact 44. The character of the Deku Scrub, often seen as a nuisance or enemy, has a deeper connection to the themes of transformation and growth. In Majora's Mask, Link can temporarily transform into a Deku Scrub, gaining unique abilities. This transformation represents the idea that even the most unassuming and seemingly insignificant beings can possess great strength and purpose. The Deku Scrub's role in Zelda challenges the notion of what it means to be a hero, reminding players that power can come in many forms, and that everyone has a part to play in the grand story. Fact 45. The character of the fierce and courageous Rivali from Breath of the Wild is one of the champions who aids Link on his quest to defeat Calamity Ganon. A skilled archer from the Rito tribe, Rivali is initially depicted as arrogant and self-assured, believing in his superiority over others. However, his character arc reveals a more complex figure, struggling with his own doubts and insecurities. Rivali's development in Breath of the Wild highlights the theme of personal growth and the importance of humility. His sacrifice for the greater good reinforces the idea that true strength lies in serving others. Fact 46. The character of Aghanim, the primary antagonist in A Link to the Past, is a dark wizard who serves as a foil to Link's light. Aghanim is a manipulative and power hungry sorcerer who uses his abilities to control the kingdom of Hyrule. Unlike other Zelda villains, Aghanim is not driven by a desire for the Triforce, but by the ambition to rule and control the world around him. His presence in the game creates a sense of urgency, pushing Link to fight against both physical and psychological forces. Aghanim's role emphasizes the dangers of unchecked ambition and the corrupting nature of power. Fact 47. The character of Link's companion in Wind Waker, the King of Red Lions, plays a significant role in aiding Link on his journey to save Hyrule. The King of Red Lions is more than just a boat. He serves as a wise mentor, guiding Link across the Great Sea. Despite his initially mysterious nature, the King of Red Lions' true identity and purpose are revealed as the story progresses, adding a layer of depth to his character. His role symbolizes the importance of guidance and mentorship, reinforcing the theme that even in the darkest times, one can find wisdom and support. Fact 48. The character of the fairy, Sayela, from Phantom Hourglass is one of the most endearing companions Link meets on his journey. Sayela is a small, energetic fairy who serves as Link's guide through the game. Though she initially appears as a simple helper, Sayela's character growth throughout the story reflects the themes of growth and self-discovery. Her transformation from a naive and eager helper to a wise and confident character mirrors Link's own journey, showing that even the smallest and most seemingly inconsequential characters can play a significant role in the larger story of Hyrule. Fact 49. The character of the mysterious mask salesman, first appearing in Majora's Mask, is a key figure in Link's journey through Termina. His role as the keeper of the masks is both fascinating and unsettling, as he plays a complex part in the unraveling of the game's mysteries. The mask salesman's connection to the evil forces of Majora's Mask adds a layer of ambiguity to his character. Is he a villain or merely a pawn in a much larger game? His unsettling presence reflects the theme of duality and the blurred lines between good and evil that permeate the series. Fact 50. The character of Tingle, a recurring figure in the Zelda series, is one of the most eccentric and divisive characters in Zelda lore. First appearing in Majora's Mask, Tingle is a mapmaker obsessed with fairies and dressed in a green suit, often offering his services to Link in exchange for money. While some players find his presence humorous and charming, others see him as an oddity. Tingle's character, however, represents the whimsy and surrealism that are central to the Zelda series. His bizarre nature adds an element of quirkiness, reminding players that the world of Hyrule is filled with both wonder and eccentricity. Fact 51. The character of Link's fairy companion in The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Navi, is central to Link's journey throughout the game. As a guide, Navi provides valuable insights and advice to Link as he navigates through the challenges of Hyrule. Though she is often remembered for her constant interjections, her role is far more significant. Navi represents the voice of guidance, that helps Link overcome trials and find his way. Her presence throughout the game is symbolic of the inner voice we all need when faced with challenges, urging us to stay focused on our path. Fact 52. The character of the villainous and tragic Dark Link is an embodiment of Link's shadow self, a recurring antagonist in the series. First appearing in The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Dark Link serves as a reflection of Link, representing his inner darkness. Often encountered as a final boss or a significant challenge, Dark Link is a manifestation of Link's struggles, doubts, and fears. The battles with Dark Link are not just physical confrontations, but symbolic moments where Link faces his own weaknesses. These encounters serve as a reminder of the internal conflicts that everyone must confront in life. Fact 53. The character of the ancient and wise Great Deku Tree has been a fixture in the Zelda series since Ocarina of Time. Serving as a protector and guide for Link, the Deku Tree is a symbol of life, wisdom, and the connection between nature and the world of Hyrule. The death of the Great Deku Tree in Ocarina of Time marks a pivotal moment in the story, representing the fragility of life and the inevitability of change. As one of the oldest characters in the series, the Deku Tree's presence serves as a reminder of the deep roots of Hyrule's history. Fact 54. The character of Saria, the Sage of Forest, is a pivotal figure in Ocarina of Time. As Link's childhood friend, Saria's bond with him goes beyond their shared history in Kokiri Forest. Her role as one of the seven sages gives her a profound connection to the land of Hyrule, and her wisdom and love for the forest are integral to the success of Link's quest. Saria's sacrifice and her eventual role as a sage reflect the themes of growth, loyalty, and the bittersweet nature of leaving one's childhood behind to embrace a greater destiny. Fact 55. The character of Majora's Mask itself is one of the most enigmatic and chilling elements of Majora's Mask. A powerful and malevolent entity, the mask possesses the Skull Kid, turning him into a chaotic force of destruction. The mask itself represents a twisted force that manipulates the very fabric of time and reality. Its influence over the Skull Kid highlights the dangers of unchecked power and the corrupting nature of evil. Majora's Mask's ability to manipulate time and reality also adds to the game's darker themes, making it one of the most haunting and memorable elements in the series. Fact 56. The character of the Rito tribe, introduced in The Wind Waker, is an integral part of the Zelda lore. The Rito are a race of bird-like people who live in the sky and serve as a reminder of the connection between the land and the heavens. The tribe's wisdom and reverence for the natural world reflect the themes of harmony and balance in Zelda. The Rito's role in the game, especially through characters like Medley and the Great Deku Tree, emphasizes the importance of community, respect for nature, and the delicate balance that sustains life in Hyrule. Fact 57. The character of Ganondorf's personal army of moblins and other minions plays a significant role in the Legend of Zelda series, especially in Ocarina of Time. These creatures serve as the foot soldiers of Ganondorf's forces, often appearing as obstacles for Link to overcome. While they may seem like mere cannon fodder, the Moblins and their kin represent the broader forces of evil that Link must confront. These enemies highlight the theme of courage in the face of overwhelming odds, showing that even the smallest foes can be part of a much larger and more dangerous struggle. Fact 58. The character of the mysterious and powerful Darknut is one of the most formidable opponents in the Zelda series. First appearing in The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Darknuts are heavily armored knights who serve as a challenge for Link. These enemies are known for their incredible strength and resilience, making them memorable adversaries. Their appearance in Twilight Princess and other games highlights the recurring theme of power, defense, and the struggle between light and dark. Darknuts are a reminder of the ever present danger in Hyrule and the need for Link to overcome both physical and emotional obstacles. Fact 59. The character of Link's loyal and ever reliable horse, Epona, is one of the most iconic and beloved companions in the Zelda series. Epona first appeared in Ocarina of Time and has since become an essential part of Link's journey. Epona is more than just a mode of transportation. She represents the bond between Link and the land of Hyrule. Throughout the series, Epona helps Link navigate vast landscapes and provides a sense of freedom and mobility. Her loyalty and strength symbolize the importance of companionship and trust in the face of challenges. Fact 60. The character of Fi, the spirit residing within the goddess sword in Skyward Sword, is an intriguing and mysterious presence in the Zelda series. Fa is a stoic and emotionless being, serving as Link's guide throughout his journey. She represents the logical, analytical side of Link's adventure, often providing him with essential information and insights. While her lack of emotion can seem cold and distant at times, Fi's dedication to her mission and her eventual understanding of human emotions make her a fascinating character. Her role emphasizes the balance between intellect and emotion in overcoming obstacles. Fact 61. The character of the mysterious and wise Rauru, the Sage of Light, appears in Ocarina of Time. As the guardian of the sacred realm, Rauru serves as a vital guide to Link on his journey. Although his role in the game is primarily to offer wisdom and advice, Rauru's deep connection to the Triforce and the Light Temple imbues him with a profound significance. His presence represents the guiding light of hope, a reminder that in even the darkest times, there are those who shine brightly to help others find their way and bring balance to the world. Fact 62. The character of the hero of the past, the hero's shade, is one of the most poignant and mysterious figures in Twilight Princess. The hero's shade is a ghostly figure who appears to Link, teaching him new combat techniques. As the spirit of a previous hero of time, he represents both the weight of Link's legacy and the struggles of those who came before him. The hero's shade serves as a reminder that the path of the hero is never easy, and that each generation carries the burden of past mistakes, triumphs, and sacrifices. Fact 63. The character of the ancient and wise Ajitha, the bug-loving princess, is a quirky but memorable figure in Twilight Princess. Ajitha's obsession with collecting insects and her love for the beauty of nature contrast with her royal status, making her an eccentric and endearing character. Though she initially appears to be an odd and somewhat mysterious figure, Ajitha's role in the story highlights the theme of finding beauty and wonder in unexpected places. Her character reminds players that true royalty doesn't always come in traditional forms. Sometimes it's about embracing one's passions and uniqueness. Fact 64. The character of the formidable Girahim in Skyward Sword is one of the most flamboyant and unsettling villains in Zelda history. As the right hand of Demise, Girahim is a stylish and theatrical antagonist, obsessed with Link and his quest to stop his master. His behavior and appearance are deliberately unsettling, designed to evoke both admiration and fear. Girahim's relationship with Link adds an element of personal conflict to the game, as his obsession with the hero elevates him from a mere villain to a character with complex motivations. His presence underscores the themes of obsession and the pursuit of power. Fact 65. The character of Link's companion in The Wind Waker, the King of Red Lions, is one of the most beloved and enduring figures in the series. Initially appearing as a boat that Link uses to traverse the Great Sea, the King of Red Lions eventually reveals his true identity as the King of Hyrule. His wisdom, guidance, and unwavering support throughout Link's journey are crucial to the success of their quest. The King of Red Lions represents leadership and sacrifice, as he not only aids Link, but also serves as a symbol of the strength and resilience of the royal family. Fact 66. The character of the beautiful and mysterious Tetra, the pirate princess, is one of the most memorable characters in The Wind Waker. Initially introduced as the leader of a pirate crew, Tetra is revealed to be Princess Zelda in disguise. Her character arc is one of self-discovery, as she comes to terms with her royal lineage and her destiny. Tetra's transformation from a rebellious pirate to a courageous and wise ruler highlights the theme of personal growth and the importance of embracing one's true identity. Her relationship with Link also underscores the themes of loyalty and trust. Fact 67. The character of Nabooru, the Gerudo warrior, is one of the most powerful and memorable figures in Ocarina of Time. As the Sage of Spirit, Nabooru plays a pivotal role in aiding Link in his quest to stop Ganondorf. Her strength, determination, and loyalty to her people make her a formidable ally, and her fierce independence contrasts with the more passive nature of some of the other sages. Nabooru represents the themes of courage and sacrifice, as she willingly risks her life to protect the Gerudo tribe and ensure the safety of Hyrule. Fact 68. The character of the Skull Kid, first introduced in Ocarina of Time and later a central figure in Majora's Mask, is one of the most tragic and complex characters in the Zelda series. The Skull Kid begins as a mischievous character, but becomes consumed by the power of Majora's Mask, leading to his transformation into an antagonist. His story is one of loneliness, rejection, and the desire for companionship, which ultimately leads him down a dark path. The Skull Kid's character arc highlights the theme of the destructive power of isolation and the importance of finding connection and understanding. Fact 69. The character of Fi, The spirit residing within the goddess sword in Skyward Sword is a unique companion in the Zelda series. Fi's stoic and emotionless demeanor contrasts with the more expressive personalities of other companions, but her role as a guide and protector is equally vital. She is deeply connected to the goddess Hylia and serves as a reminder of the divine forces at play in Link's journey. Fi's journey with Link is one of learning, as she gradually gains an understanding of human emotions and the complexities of love, sacrifice, and duty. Fact 70. The character of the mysterious masked salesman in Majora's Mask plays a pivotal role in the game's dark and unsettling atmosphere. His strange demeanor and cryptic behavior raise questions about his true motivations, and his connection to the cursed Majora's Mask adds an eerie layer of mystery to the game. The masked salesman is not just a merchant, but a symbol of the bargains and deals that can lead to unintended consequences. His involvement in the game raises themes of manipulation, control, and the complexity of making deals with forces beyond one's understanding. Fact 71. The character of the enigmatic Dark Link serves as a recurring representation of Link's own inner darkness in the Zelda series. First introduced in The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Dark Link is a shadowy figure who mirrors Link's every move and fighting style, often appearing as a final challenge or a critical part of the story's conclusion. Dark Link's role is symbolic of the internal struggle every hero faces, one's darker side, which must be conquered in order to truly move forward. These encounters with Dark Link represent the theme of confronting and overcoming personal fears and insecurities. Fact 72. The character of Girahim, a flamboyant and sinister antagonist from Skyward Sword, stands out in the Zelda universe as one of the most theatrical villains. As the servant of demise, Girahim's obsession with Link goes beyond that of a typical villain. It's personal. His flamboyant behavior and unsettling mannerisms make him a memorable and disturbing figure. Girahim's obsession with obtaining the goddess sword and his pursuit of Link highlight his deep desire for control and power. His role in Skyward Sword explores the destructive nature of obsession, showing that unchecked desires can lead to chaos and downfall. Fact 73. The character of Link's horse companion, Epona, is not just a mode of transportation, but a symbol of Link's connection to the land of Hyrule. First appearing in Ocarina of Time, Epona becomes an indispensable part of Link's journey. Epona's loyalty, strength, and grace make her more than just a steed. She is a trusted companion who helps Link navigate vast landscapes and tackle the challenges ahead. Epona represents the themes of loyalty and the bond between man and nature, reminding us of the importance of companionship and trust in overcoming obstacles. Fact 74. The character of the fierce warrior Darunia from Ocarina of Time is the Goron leader and the Sage of Fire. Darunia is a figure of strength and resilience, deeply committed to protecting his people and the land of the Gorons. Despite his large and intimidating appearance, Darunia is known for his heart of gold, and his bond with Link is one of mutual respect. Darunia's character represents the themes of leadership, loyalty, and sacrifice, as he plays a crucial role in Link's journey, offering guidance and aid in the battle against Ganondorf's evil forces. Fact 75. The character of Midna, the impish yet powerful companion in Twilight Princess, undergoes one of the most significant transformations in Zelda lore. Initially appearing as a mischievous and enigmatic figure, Midna's true identity and the depth of her emotions are gradually revealed. As the princess of the Twilight Realm, Midna is a key figure in Link's quest, and her journey of self discovery and sacrifice adds emotional depth to the story. Midna's development from a self serving character to a compassionate and heroic figure reflects the themes of growth, redemption, and the transformative power of friendship. Fact 76. The character of Link's transformation into a wolf in Twilight Princess adds a unique layer to his journey, both in gameplay and narrative. As a wolf, Link gains new abilities that enhance his connection to the world of Hyrule, allowing him to interact with the environment in ways that his human form cannot. This transformation symbolizes the duality of Link's nature, part hero, part beast, and reflects the theme of balance between light and dark. The wolf form emphasizes the primal side of Link's character, showing that even a hero must embrace his more animalistic instincts in certain situations. Fact 77. The character of Impa, the sage and protector of Princess Zelda, is a key figure in Ocarina of Time and several other Zelda titles. Impa is a member of the Sheikah tribe, known for their loyalty and stealth. As Zelda's guardian, Impa is instrumental in guiding Link on his quest to thwart Ganondorf. Her wisdom, strength, and devotion to protecting Zelda make her an integral part of the series, and her presence in various Zelda games highlights the importance of mentorship and the unspoken bond that exists between a protector and those they safeguard. Fact 78. The character of Majora's Mask is one of the most haunting and mysterious figures in Zelda lore. Unlike other antagonists, Majora's Mask is not simply a person, but an ancient and malevolent force with the power to warp reality itself. In Majora's Mask, the titular mask possesses the Skull Kid, causing chaos and threatening to destroy the world. The mask represents the dark power of unchecked desires and the consequences of giving in to one's inner darkness. The game's eerie atmosphere and the mask's role as an antagonist highlight the theme of confronting evil in its most twisted form. Fact 79. The character of the Great Fairy, first introduced in Ocarina of Time, plays a vital role in assisting Link on his journey. The Great Fairies are powerful magical beings who grant Link abilities and enhancements to aid him in his battles. Despite their sometimes intimidating appearance, the Great Fairies represent the nurturing and protective forces in the Zelda universe. Their role as magical healers and protectors highlights the theme of divine intervention, showing that even in the darkest times, there are forces that guide and help Link in his quest to save Hyrule. Fact 80. The character of Tingle, often considered one of the more eccentric and bizarre figures in the Zelda series, has been both a source of humor and fascination for fans. Tingle is a quirky mapmaker, obsessed with fairies and his own self-proclaimed magical abilities. Despite his strange appearance and odd behavior, Tingle plays a crucial role in providing Link with maps and guidance throughout his journeys. His character serves as a reminder that even the most eccentric characters can have a lasting impact on a story, bringing both levity and utility to the narrative. Fact 81. The character of Tetra, a fierce and independent pirate captain in The Wind Waker, is one of the most memorable in the series. Tetra's journey from a rebellious and self serving pirate to the realization of her royal heritage as Princess Zelda is both a surprising and emotional transformation. Throughout the game, Tetra embodies themes of self discovery and personal growth, showing that one's true identity can often be hidden beneath the surface. Her dynamic relationship with Link adds depth to the story, and her ultimate sacrifice to help save Hyrule highlights the theme of bravery and leadership in the face of adversity. Fact 82. The character of Demise, the primary antagonist in Skyward Sword, is one of the most destructive and powerful forces in the Zelda universe. As the source of all evil, Demise's hatred and rage are limitless, and his desire to destroy the goddess Hylia and her chosen hero, Link, drives much of the game's plot. Demise's role in the story represents the cyclical nature of conflict, as his curse on Link and Zelda ensures that the battle between good and evil will continue for generations. His presence is a constant reminder of the ever-present threat of darkness in the Zelda universe. Fact 83. The character of the wise and mysterious Rauru, the Sage of Light in Ocarina of Time, serves as the guardian of the sacred realm and plays an essential role in Link's journey. Rauru's presence as a mentor and guide to Link is symbolic of the importance of wisdom and light in the battle against evil. He is one of the 7 sages who assist Link in his quest to stop Ganondorf, and his character represents the idea of divine intervention and guidance. Rauru's connection to the sacred realm highlights the spiritual and mystical elements that are integral to Zelda lore. Fact 84. The character of the Great Deku Tree, who first appears in Ocarina of Time, is a central figure in the lore of Hyrule. As a wise and ancient being, the Great Deku Tree embodies the themes of life, growth, and the natural world. In Ocarina of Time, the Deku Tree's death marks a significant turning point in Link's journey, symbolizing the fragility of life and the need to protect nature and its balance. The Great Deku Tree's wisdom and sacrifices serve as a reminder of the importance of nurturing and protecting the world around us. Fact 85. The character of Link's companion, the loyal and fierce wolf companion in Twilight Princess, brings a unique dynamic to the story. Unlike the typical companion character, Link's wolf form allows him to navigate the world of Hyrule in a different way, heightening his senses and abilities. The wolf form represents the duality of Link's nature, as he must embrace both his heroic side and his animal instincts in order to succeed. This transformation symbolizes the theme of balance between light and dark, showing that even the most heroic characters must confront and embrace their darker sides in their journeys. Fact 86. The character of Impa, introduced as the guardian of Princess Zelda, plays an essential role in the Zelda series. As a member of the Sheikah tribe, Impa is a powerful and wise protector who helps guide Link on his quest. In Ocarina of Time, she trains Zelda in the art of disguise, allowing the princess to take on the identity of Sheik in order to aid Link. Impa's role in the story emphasizes themes of mentorship, loyalty, and strength. As a protector of Zelda, she also symbolizes the connection between generations of heroes and the unbroken line of resistance against evil. Fact 87. The character of Ganon's transformed form, Beast Ganon, is one of the most iconic villains in Zelda lore. First appearing in Ocarina of Time, Ganon's monstrous form is a reflection of his unrelenting thirst for power and his corruption. Beast Ganon represents the final, terrifying manifestation of the evil that Ganondorf embodies, serving as the ultimate obstacle in Link's quest to save Hyrule. His form is a reminder of the dangerous consequences of unchecked ambition, and his defeat symbolizes the triumph of good over evil. Ganon's return as Beast Ganon in subsequent games further highlights his role as a recurring villain. Fact 88. The character of Vati, the evil sorcerer who first appears in the Minish Cap, is a significant antagonist in Zelda lore. Vati is a powerful and ambitious villain who seeks to obtain the Light Force and dominate Hyrule. His character is rooted in his desire for power and control, and his transformation into a terrifying monster is a reflection of his deep corruption. Vati's actions in the Minish Cap highlight the themes of ambition, betrayal, and the consequences of seeking power at any cost. His backstory adds depth to his character, making him a memorable and intriguing villain. Fact 89. The character of the ancient and powerful Link from Breath of the Wild is a unique iteration of the hero. Unlike the typical hero of time, this version of Link has experienced a century-long slumber, awakening to find Hyrule in ruins. His journey in Breath of the Wild is one of rediscovery and healing, as he must not only defeat Calamity Ganon, but also reconnect with his past and his purpose. This Link embodies the themes of resilience and renewal, showing that even in the face of overwhelming loss, hope can be restored, and new beginnings are always possible. Fact 90. The character of Link's companion, the mysterious and wise owl in Ocarina of Time, known as Kaepora Gaebora, serves as a guide and mentor throughout Link's journey. Kaepora Gaebora offers cryptic advice and helps Link navigate through the complexities of the world of Hyrule. While his role is not as hands-on as other companions, his presence represents the idea of wisdom and foresight, reminding Link to consider his actions carefully. Kaepora Gaebora's character embodies the idea that guidance does not always come in the form of direct action, but in the form of wisdom and counsel. Fact 91. The character of the mysterious and powerful Darknut, a heavily armored knight, first appeared in The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Darknuts are formidable adversaries, challenging Link in several Zelda games. In Wind Waker, Darknuts are powerful enemies that require both skill and strategy to defeat. Their appearance, clad in thick armor and wielding heavy weaponry, symbolizes the theme of strength and resilience. Despite their intimidating form, Darknuts have their weaknesses, and defeating them requires both patience and precise timing. These enemies represent the ongoing battle against overwhelming odds, showcasing that even the strongest opponents have vulnerabilities. Fact 92. The character of the masked villain, Majora, from Majora's Mask, is one of the most disturbing and fascinating antagonists in the series. Unlike other villains in the Zelda universe, Majora is not just a person, but an ancient and malevolent force that wields the power to manipulate time and reality. The mask itself is a symbol of chaos and madness, able to take over the Skull Kid and plunge the world into an apocalyptic fate. Majora's Mask's eerie and unsettling design reflects the darker, more existential themes of the game, making it a unique and memorable villain in the series. Fact 93. The character of the mysterious, mischievous Skull Kid in Majora's Mask plays a crucial role in the game's plot. Initially introduced as a playful figure in Ocarina of Time, the Skull Kid's descent into darkness through the influence of Majora's Mask serves as a central element of the game's story. Skull Kid's tragic backstory, filled with loneliness and a longing for companionship, adds emotional depth to his character. His transformation from a carefree child into a vessel of chaos mirrors the themes of isolation and loss that are explored throughout Majora's Mask. Fact 94. The character of the wise and mystical character Fui, who resides within the goddess sword in Skyward Sword, serves as a guide and companion to Link. Fee is often perceived as emotionless and analytical, but her role in the story is crucial in helping Link navigate through the challenges of the world. As the embodiment of the goddess Helia's will, Fee represents divine guidance, wisdom, and the importance of fate. Her eventual emotional growth throughout the game highlights the theme of change as she transitions from a purely logical figure to one capable of understanding the complexity of human emotion. Fact 95. The character of the powerful and enigmatic Link in Breath of the Wild represents the culmination of the hero's journey in the series. Unlike previous versions of Link, this iteration of the character has experienced a century-long slumber, and his world has been ravaged by Calamity Ganon. Link's journey is one of rediscovery, where he must reconnect with his past, reclaim his memories, and rebuild the strength needed to face the looming threat. This version of Link symbolizes the themes of renewal and the cyclical nature of time, showing that even after great loss, hope and rebirth are possible. Fact 96. The character of the clever and cunning Tingle, first appearing in Majora's Mask and later in Wind Waker and other Zelda games, is one of the most eccentric and unique figures in the series. Tingle, with his obsession for fairies and his odd mannerisms, has a reputation for being both quirky and somewhat unsettling. Despite his strange personality, Tingle serves a functional purpose in Link's journey by providing maps and assistance. Tingle's character represents the idea that not all important figures in a story need to fit the conventional mold, and sometimes eccentricity can be an asset. Fact 97. The character of the fierce and determined Princess Ruto, the Princess of the Zoras, plays a pivotal role in Ocarina of Time. As one of the seven sages, Ruto's role is not just that of a damsel in distress, but as a powerful figure who aids Link in his quest. Her bond with Link, which evolves over the course of the game, highlights the themes of growth, sacrifice, and responsibility. Ruto's transformation from a spoiled princess into a powerful sage symbolizes the personal growth required to fulfill one's destiny, making her an essential and strong character in the series. Fact 98. The character of the wise and gentle Princess Zelda in The Wind Waker is a different interpretation of the traditional Zelda character. In this game, Zelda is not just a passive figure, but a more active and adventurous character. Disguised as Tetra, a pirate, Zelda's role evolves throughout the game as she uncovers her true identity. Zelda's journey is one of self-discovery as she learns to accept her heritage and responsibility. Her transformation from a rebellious pirate captain to the wise Princess Zelda reflects the themes of leadership, growth, and the acceptance of one's destiny. Fact 99. The character of the ancient and powerful sage, the Sage of Fire Darunia, is one of the most important figures in Ocarina of Time. As the leader of the Goron tribe, Darunia embodies the themes of courage, leadership, and sacrifice. Darunia's strength and loyalty to his people are unwavering, and his willingness to fight alongside Link highlights his heroic nature. His eventual role as a sage serves as a reminder that heroism is not just about physical strength, but also about wisdom and the willingness to stand up for what is right, no matter the cost. Fact 100. The character of the mysterious mask salesman in Majora's Mask serves as both a merchant and a key figure in the game's story. His unsettling appearance and cryptic behavior add an eerie layer of intrigue to the game. The mask salesman's connection to Majora's Mask makes him a central figure in the unfolding chaos of the game. His role raises questions about the nature of evil and the price one must pay for power, as well as the consequences of manipulating forces beyond one's control. The mask salesman represents the idea of bargains and the hidden costs of seeking power. Fact 101. The character of Link's companion in Skyward Sword, Fees, is a spirit bound to the goddess sword and serves as Link's guide throughout the game. While initially cold and emotionless, Fee's character undergoes a transformation as she comes to understand human emotions. Her role as a guide symbolizes wisdom and the necessity of having direction in times of uncertainty. Fee's presence highlights the theme of trust between companions. Link trusts her guidance, and over time, Fee learns to trust in Link's courage and humanity. Her journey from an emotionless being to a more self-aware companion adds depth to the game's themes of connection. Fact 102. The character of the formidable Ganondorf, first introduced in Ocarina of Time, is one of the most iconic villains in video game history. As the king of the Gerudo tribe, Ganondorf's thirst for power drives him to seek the Triforce, hoping to control Hyrule. His character represents the destructive nature of unchecked ambition and greed. Despite his evil nature, Ganondorf is not without depth. His backstory reveals a ruler driven by his people's needs and a deep sense of entitlement. His complex motivations make him more than just a villain. They give him the tragic dimension of a fallen king. Fact 103. The character of Tingle, a quirky and eccentric mapmaker, has become one of the most beloved and bizarre characters in the Zelda series. His obsession with fairies and his distinctive green outfit make him a standout in the world of Hyrule. Despite his odd personality, Tingle serves an important role in Link's journey by providing maps and useful items. His character represents the whimsical side of Zelda, reminding players that even in a world filled with darkness and danger, there is room for humor and eccentricity. Tingle's importance in the series shows that every character, no matter how strange, has a purpose. Fact 104. The character of the mysterious and spiritual Sheik, who first appears in Ocarina of Time, is one of the most iconic and enigmatic figures in the Zelda series. Sheik, the alter ego of Princess Zelda, is a skilled fighter and a master of disguise. Sheik aids Link on his quest by providing him with essential information and assistance, all while hiding Zelda's true identity. Sheik's role as both a mentor and a protector represents the themes of hidden strength and sacrifice, showing that even those who appear to be mysterious and distant often play pivotal roles in the battle between good and evil. Fact 105. The character of the Great Deku Tree, first appearing in Ocarina of Time, is a symbol of wisdom and the natural world. The Great Deku Tree is one of the oldest and most revered beings in Hyrule, and its wisdom helps guide Link on his journey. The tree's death early in the game marks a significant turning point, symbolizing the loss of innocence and the beginning of a much darker phase in Link's quest. The Great Deku Tree represents the theme of the natural world's fragility, as well as the importance of preserving wisdom and tradition. Fact 106. The character of the impish and powerful Midna from Twilight Princess is one of the most beloved and complex figures in the Zelda series. Initially presented as a mischievous and enigmatic companion, Midna's true identity and emotional depth are revealed over the course of the game. As the princess of the Twilight Realm, Midna is initially selfish and distant, but as the story progresses, she grows into a compassionate and courageous character. Midna's transformation symbolizes the theme of self-discovery and personal growth, showing that even the most unlikely heroes can rise to greatness. Fact 107. The character of the charming and loyal companion, Navi, in Ocarina of Time, plays a significant role in Link's journey. As a guide, Navi helps Link navigate the complexities of the game world, offering advice and reminding him of important tasks. While her persistent reminders, "Hey, listen," have become iconic, Navi's role is far more important than just being a source of advice. She symbolizes the inner voice that helps guide us through life's challenges, reminding us of the importance of listening to guidance and staying focused on our goals, even when it may feel repetitive. Fact 108. The character of the powerful and elusive Phantom Ganon in Ocarina of Time is one of the most memorable bosses in the series. Phantom Ganon's dark and mysterious presence adds an air of intrigue and tension to the game, as Link must face him in both the Forest Temple and the final battle. Phantom Ganon represents the theme of illusion and deception, as his ability to shift between realities makes him a formidable foe. His role as one of Ganondorf's servants highlights the themes of servitude and loyalty to a greater evil, adding depth to the series' ongoing struggle between light and dark. Fact 109. The character of Ruto, the Princess of the Zoras in Ocarina of Time, plays a vital role in the story, not just as a princess, but also as a sage. Initially appearing as a spoiled and demanding figure, Ruto's character arc reveals her true strength and dedication to her people. As the Sage of Water, Ruto's wisdom and courage help guide Link on his journey to stop Ganondorf. Her transformation from a self centered princess to a powerful and determined sage mirrors the theme of growth, highlighting the idea that true leadership requires both strength and compassion. Fact 110. The character of the masked salesman in Majora's Mask is one of the most mysterious and unsettling figures in Zelda lore. As a seller of magical masks, the masked salesman plays a central role in the game's plot, offering Link various masks that grant him different abilities. However, his cryptic behavior and the eerie nature of his masks give him an unsettling presence. The masked salesman represents the theme of hidden motives and bargains with forces beyond one's understanding. His connection to Majora's Mask adds a layer of mystery to the game, questioning the true cost of power and the price of making deals with the unknown. Fact 111. The character of Naburu, the Sage of Spirit in Ocarina of Time, is a fierce warrior who embodies the spirit of independence and strength. As the leader of the Gerudo tribe, Naburu's backstory is one of pride and loyalty, both to her people and to Link. Although she initially serves as a mentor to Link, her tragic death at the hands of Ganondorf marks one of the most poignant moments in the game. Naburu's legacy is carried forward as she becomes one of the 7 sages who aid Link, and her sacrifice emphasizes themes of bravery and the cost of leadership. Fact 112. The character of Phi, the spirit that resides within the goddess sword in Skyward Sword, serves as Link's guide and companion throughout his journey. While Fi is often seen as emotionless and robotic, her role as a guide is crucial to Link's success. Phos is the embodiment of the goddess Hylia's will, helping Link navigate the trials that await him. As the game progresses, Phi's character grows, gaining a deeper understanding of human emotions and the complexities of the world. Her transition from a purely logical being to one capable of empathy adds depth to her character arc. Fact 113. The character of the mystical and powerful Girahim, the antagonist of Skyward Sword, is one of the most flamboyant and unsettling villains in the series. Serving as the right hand of demise, Girahim's obsession with Link goes beyond that of a typical villain. He's personally obsessed with both Link and his quest to stop his master. Girahim's theatrics, flamboyant attitude, and strange charm make him an interesting foil to Link's more grounded character. His role highlights the theme of obsession and the lengths one will go to achieve power, making him a unique and memorable antagonist. Fact 114. The character of the Skull Kid in Majora's Mask serves as a central figure whose actions are driven by feelings of loneliness and abandonment. Initially introduced in Ocarina of Time as a mischievous figure, the Skull Kid's deeper motivations are revealed in Majora's Mask, where he becomes possessed by the dark power of Majora's Mask. His descent into madness and chaos reflects the theme of isolation and the damage it can cause when left unaddressed. Skull Kid's story highlights how personal pain and neglect can twist a character, making him both a victim and a villain in his own right. Fact 115. The character of Medley, the Rito Sage of Earth in The Wind Waker, is one of the most important and emotionally complex characters in the game. Medley begins as a somewhat shy and hesitant character, but grows into a courageous and wise sage. Her connection to the Earth Temple and her role in aiding Link on his journey to stop Ganondorf are integral to the story. Medley's character arc represents themes of growth, inner strength, and the importance of embracing one's destiny. Her transformation from a timid individual to a brave hero reflects the theme of self discovery and sacrifice. Fact 116. The character of the Great Fairy, who has appeared in multiple Zelda games, represents the mystical and divine forces that shape Link's journey. While their role in the game often revolves around granting Link new abilities or items, the Great Fairies are also symbols of rejuvenation and guidance. In Ocarina of Time, the Great Fairies provide Link with powerful upgrades, helping him face the dangers ahead. Their presence in the series highlights the recurring theme of divine intervention and the idea that heroes are often assisted by forces greater than themselves, forces that help guide them through their darkest times. Fact 117. The character of the villainous and cunning Vati, who first appeared in the Minish Cap, is an important antagonist in the Zelda series. A former Minish, Vati becomes consumed by his desire for power, transforming into a dark sorcerer who seeks to control Hyrule. His backstory adds depth to his character, as his fall from grace represents the theme of unchecked ambition. Vahati's actions in the Minish Cap demonstrate the consequences of seeking power for its own sake, and his eventual defeat at the hands of Link shows that true power lies in the ability to resist corruption. Fact 118. The character of the mysterious and dangerous Dark Link, a recurring antagonist in the Zelda series, serves as a representation of Link's darker side, often appearing as a shadowy figure who mirrors Link's every move and fighting style. Dark Link is a reflection of the inner darkness that Link must confront. The encounters with Dark Link are not only physical challenges, but also symbolic moments where Link must face his own fears, insecurities, and weaknesses. Dark Link's role in the series reinforces the theme of internal conflict, showing that every hero must overcome their own shadow to succeed. Fact 119. The character of the King of Red Lions, who first appears in The Wind Waker, is one of the most memorable companions in the Zelda series. As Link's guide and companion on his journey across the Great Sea, the King of Red Lions provides both practical assistance and emotional support. Although initially appearing as just a boat, his true identity as the King of Hyrule is revealed later in the game. His wisdom, guidance, and eventual sacrifice represent the themes of leadership, loyalty, and the importance of mentorship, making him an essential and beloved character in Zelda lore. Fact 120. The character of the mysterious mask salesman in Majora's Mask plays a crucial role in the game's narrative. As a seller of magical masks, the mask salesman is deeply connected to the curse that threatens the land of Termina. His cryptic nature and strange behavior add an unsettling layer of mystery to the game. The mask salesman represents the idea of bargains with unknown consequences, as his dealings with Link ultimately lead to the resolution of the game's plot. His role as a seller of masks also symbolizes the theme of identity and transformation, as each mask represents a different persona or power. Fact 121. The character of Darunia, the Sage of Fire in Ocarina of Time, is a pivotal figure in Link's quest. As the leader of the Goron tribe, Darunia is a figure of strength, bravery, and loyalty. His deep connection to the Goron people and his unwavering resolve to protect them from Ganondorf's tyranny make him a beloved and respected character. Darunia's sacrifice and eventual role as a sage reflect the theme of duty and sacrifice, reminding Link and players that true strength is not just about physical power, but also about loyalty to those one is entrusted to protect. Fact 122. The character of the wise and mystical Princess Zelda, particularly in The Wind Waker, takes on a more active and adventurous role compared to her previous incarnations. Disguised as Tetra, a pirate captain, Zelda's journey in this game is one of self-discovery as she embraces her destiny as the ruler of Hyrule. Tetra's transformation from a rebellious and independent pirate to a compassionate and wise princess symbolizes the themes of growth, acceptance, and the importance of embracing one's true identity. Her relationship with Link, which evolves over the course of the game, further enhances the game's narrative. Fact 123. The character of Ganon's transformed form, Beast Ganon, in Ocarina of Time, serves as one of the most intense final bosses in the series. Ganon's monstrous transformation symbolizes the ultimate corruption of power and the overwhelming force of darkness. His appearance as Beast Ganon contrasts sharply with his human form, emphasizing how far he has fallen from the king of the Gerudo tribe to the beastly tyrant who threatens to consume all of Hyrule. This final battle with Beast Ganon represents the culmination of Link's journey, where courage, determination, and strength finally overcome the evil that has ravaged Hyrule. Fact 124. The character of the Fairy Queen in The Wind Waker is an intriguing figure who represents the mystical and benevolent forces of nature. As the ruler of the Great Fairy Fountain, the Fairy Queen provides Link with magical abilities and upgrades. Though her appearance is brief, the Fairy Queen's role in Link's journey is vital, as she enables him to grow stronger in order to face the challenges ahead. The Fairy Queen embodies the theme of divine aid, showing that in times of struggle, there are forces beyond the hero that offer their guidance and assistance. Fact 125. The character of the King of Hyrule, as depicted in The Wind Waker, is a deeply complex and tragic figure. Initially appearing as a distant ruler, the king's true role in the story is revealed as Link progresses through his journey. The King of Hyrule's actions represent the burden of leadership and the difficult decisions that come with ruling a kingdom. His ultimate sacrifice in the game underscores the themes of selflessness, duty, and the importance of preserving the legacy of Hyrule. His character arc shows that true leadership often requires difficult choices and personal sacrifice. Fact 100 to 26. The character of Tingle, with his obsession for fairies and his quirky appearance, has become a fan favorite despite his eccentricities. In Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and other games, Tingle's role as a mapmaker and occasional helper to Link is both humorous and crucial. His odd mannerisms and oddball character make him a standout figure in the Zelda universe. Tingle represents the whimsical side of Zelda, showing that even the most bizarre and eccentric characters can play an important role in the grand narrative of the game. His oddness is a delightful contrast to the game's darker tones. Fact 127. The character of the mysterious Dark Link, first introduced in Ocarina of Time, is a dark reflection of Link himself. As an adversary, Dark Link represents the darker side of Link's own nature, embodying his inner struggles and fears. The battles with Dark Link are symbolic of the internal conflicts Link faces throughout his journey. Each encounter with Dark Link challenges Link not only physically, but emotionally, forcing him to confront his own weaknesses. Dark Link's presence throughout the Zelda series highlights the recurring theme of self doubt, self reflection, and the necessity of confronting one's inner darkness. Fact 100 to 28. The character of Fi in Skyward Sword is a unique companion in the Zelda series, as she is a stoic, emotionless being whose primary role is to guide Link on his quest. As the spirit of the goddess Sword, Fi represents the will of Hylia and provides Link with important information and guidance. Over time, Fi's understanding of human emotions evolves, and she becomes more attuned to Link's struggles. Fi's development throughout the game emphasizes the themes of personal growth and the evolving connection between humans and the divine, as well as the power of empathy in overcoming challenges. Fact 129. The character of the lovable and resourceful Medley in The Wind Waker is a Rito who serves as the Sage of Earth. Medley's journey is one of self-discovery and growth as she transforms from a shy and uncertain character into a brave and capable sage who aids Link in his battle against Ganondorf. Her initial reluctance to accept her role as a sage reflects the theme of self-doubt, but her eventual acceptance of her destiny represents the power of courage and the inner strength. Medley's character arc serves as a reminder that personal growth often comes through facing one's fears and embracing one's true calling. Fact 130. The character of the villainous and enigmatic Vaati from the Minish Cap represents the theme of ambition gone awry. Originally a humble Minish, Vaati becomes corrupted by his desire for power, transforming into a dark sorcerer bent on controlling Hyrule. His obsession with the Light Force and his quest to dominate the kingdom lead him to take increasingly desperate and dangerous actions. Vaati's downfall is a direct result of his unchecked ambition and desire for power, showing that the pursuit of greatness without considering the consequences can ultimately lead to one's destruction. Fact 131. The character of Link's loyal and powerful horse, Epona, first introduced in Ocarina of Time, plays a crucial role in Link's journey. Epona is not just a steed, but a symbol of Link's connection to the world of Hyrule. She helps Link travel across vast landscapes, enabling him to move quickly through the land. Epona's loyalty and strength make her one of the most beloved companions in the Zelda series. Her importance is underscored by the bond she shares with Link, showing the theme of companionship and trust. Epona represents the unspoken bond that can exist between hero and mount. Fact 132. The character of the Great Fairy, first introduced in Ocarina of Time, is a recurring figure throughout the Zelda series. The Great Fairies are powerful magical beings who offer Link valuable assistance, such as upgrades and new abilities. Despite their intimidating and otherworldly appearance, the Great Fairies serve as symbols of wisdom, healing, and transformation. Their role in Link's journey highlights the theme of divine intervention, showing that even the mightiest heroes need help and guidance to succeed. The Great Fairy's wisdom provides Link with the tools to overcome the trials that lie ahead. Fact 133. The character of Ganondorf's beastly transformation, Beast Ganon, is one of the most iconic moments in the Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. This monstrous form represents the culmination of Ganondorf's corruption as he succumbs fully to his lust for power. The battle against Beast Ganon is a climactic and intense moment in the game where Link must summon all his courage and strength to defeat the embodiment of evil. Ganon's transformation into this beastly form underscores the theme of unchecked ambition, how the pursuit of power without consideration for others leads to a loss of humanity and self. Fact 134. The character of the mysterious Sheik, Princess Zelda's alter ego in Ocarina of Time, is one of the most compelling figures in the series. Disguised as a skilled warrior, Sheik helps Link on his journey by providing him with vital information and guidance. Sheik's role emphasizes the theme of hidden identities and the concept of self-sacrifice, as Zelda assumes this new persona to protect Hyrule and aid Link in his quest. Sheik's combat abilities and wisdom make her a vital companion, and her identity as Zelda is revealed only later in the game, adding an element of surprise and emotional depth to the story. Fact 135. The character of the villainous sorcerer Vati, first appearing in the Minish Cap, is a central antagonist in the Zelda universe. Vati is a Minish who, after being consumed by his desire for power, transforms into a dark sorcerer who threatens Hyrule. His obsession with the light force and his manipulation of others make him one of the most dangerous foes Link has faced. Vati's role in the series highlights the theme of ambition gone awry, how the desire for control and dominance can corrupt even the purest of beings, leading them down a path of destruction. Fact 136. The character of the mischievous and tragic Skull Kid, central to Majora's Mask, is one of the most emotionally complex figures in the series. Initially appearing in Ocarina of Time as a playful character, The Skull Kid's descent into darkness and madness after being possessed by Majora's Mask is a key aspect of the game's narrative. His transformation from an innocent child into a vessel of chaos reflects themes of isolation, loss, and the destructive power of loneliness. Skull Kid's story is one of the most poignant in the Zelda series, showing how grief and neglect can twist a person's soul. Fact 137. The character of the hero's shade in Twilight Princess is a unique and emotional figure in the Zelda series. A ghostly presence who appears to Link, the hero's shade, is the spirit of a past hero who failed to fulfill his destiny. He serves as a mentor, teaching Link new combat skills and imparting wisdom about what it means to be a true hero. The hero's shade symbolizes the idea of redemption and the weight of past failures. His presence underscores the theme that the legacy of past heroes can guide future generations, even if those heroes never achieved their full potential. Fact 138. The character of the Great Deku Tree, who first appears in Ocarina of Time, is a central figure in the Zelda universe. As the guardian of the forest, the Great Deku Tree represents wisdom, strength, and the connection to nature. In Ocarina of Time, the tree's death serves as a powerful turning point in Link's journey, marking the loss of innocence and the beginning of a more dangerous adventure. The Great Deku Tree's sacrifice highlights the theme of selflessness and the importance of protecting the natural world, even in the face of overwhelming evil. Fact 139. The character of the King of Red Lions in The Wind Waker is one of the most unique and memorable figures in the Zelda series. Initially appearing as a talking boat, the King of Red Lions later reveals his true identity as the King of Hyrule. His role as Link's companion and guide across the Great Sea is vital, and his wisdom and leadership play a crucial part in Link's quest. The King of Red Lions represents the themes of guidance, leadership, and sacrifice as he aids Link in his journey to stop Ganondorf and restore peace to Hyrule. Fact 140. The character of the mysterious and powerful Tingle, first introduced in Majora's Mask, has become one of the most divisive yet iconic figures in the Zelda series. Tingle is a map maker obsessed with fairies and often provides Link with maps and other useful items during his journey. Despite his eccentric appearance and odd mannerisms, Tingle serves an important role in the Zelda games, helping Link navigate the vast landscapes of Hyrule. Tingle's bizarre character adds a whimsical and humorous element to the otherwise serious and dark themes of the Zelda series, reminding players that even the most unusual characters have a place in the world. Thank you for joining me on this peaceful journey through the world of Zelda and its incredible characters. May the adventures of Link, Zelda, and all the heroes and villains of Hyrule linger in your dreams, bringing you peace and inspiration. As you drift into sleep, may your heart find solace, knowing that the legends of Hyrule will always be there, ready to welcome you back when you need them. Sleep well, and good night.